Welcome to Nepal National Single Window video training. This video shows the procedure for application of Phytosanitary Certificate from Plant Quarantine and Pesticide Management Center. In your desktop or laptop, open Nepal National Single Window in a browser. Click on Online Submission and then on License, Permit, Certificate and Others. If the login page appears, enter your PAN number and password to login. Under Operations menu, click on New LPCO. To apply for Phytosanitary Certificate from PQPMC, you will have to fill the form under the tab shown. In Header tab under Type of LPCO, select 908 for PQPMC Phytosanitary Certificate application. In related products, the range of HS codes of items associated with PQPMC can be seen. In User Reference Number, you can edit the system-generated code to enter your own code which can be used to search this application later. Request number, request date, approval number, approval date, valid from and valid to fields will get auto-filled by the system after submission and processing of the application. In Country of Destination field, select the country where the goods are to be exported. In Department Office, select the Quarantine Office of PQPMC for the application of Phytosanitary Certificate. In Exit Point field, select the Customs Office from where the goods will exit. In Invoice Currency Code, select the currency used for transaction in the invoice. Other currency-related fields will be auto-filled by the system. Select the place of unloading by typing in the first two letters of destination country code. In Type of Schedule, select the applicable schedule for the certificate. IPPC hub number will be generated by the system after approval of the certificate. Select the purpose for the export of the items. You will have to provide information related to the item in the fields below like distinguishing marks, date of treatment done, treatment details, chemical or active ingredient, duration and temperature of the treatment done, and concentration of the item. These fields are optional for entry of known information only. These prohibited fields will be entered by the PQPMC officials during application review. Select the estimated date of departure of the item. Select the date and type the place of intended inspection of the item. Select the mode of transport for the shipment of the items. Enter the related vehicle or flight number in means of transport. Additional declaration will be filled by the agency official. In remarks, the rules and regulations of agency regarding the import of items can be seen. Go to Name and Parties tab. Type the company name and address of the receiver. In company phone, enter your contact number. Enter your email in the company email field to receive email updates of the application status. Warehouse location is optional and has to be filled as per an agency's requirement. Proceed to Items tab. Click on the plus button to add an item. In Commodity Code field, enter the HS code of the item by typing the first two digits of the code. Select the code from the system suggested list. The commodity description of the selected HS code can be seen. In commercial description field, type the commercial name of the item as mentioned in the invoice. In country of origin field, Nepal is selected by default, but it can be changed if needed. If the manufacturer of the item is a different company, enter the name and address of the company or else leave it empty. In package number and type, select the type of package from the list and type the related number. In package marks, enter the marks on the package of the item. Here, only one of the fields is mandatory. Enter the invoice value of the item in foreign currency and the equivalent amount in national currency can be seen. Enter the amount or quantity to be requested in unit of measurement according to the selected HS code or in net mass or in gross mass. The approved quantity will be entered by the agency. Under the product specifications, the fields have to be filled according to the item being exported. In scientific name field, type the initial letter of the name and select the applicable name from the list. Select the applicable classification stage of growth of the item. Enter the description about the variety of the item. Enter the number of specimen of the item. Click on Add button. The first item has been added as seen in the table. To add another item, click on the plus button again and fill in the form in the same way as shown before and then click on Add. Similarly, add other items with different HS code. To view the added item details, click on the eye icon. To edit the item details, click on the pen icon. To remove the item, click on the bin icon. After adding all the items, proceed to Attach Documents tab. Here you will have to upload the required scan copy of documents for the application. The scan copy of the list of documents is mandatory. Click on the pen icon to add the file. Enter the commercial invoice number and invoice date. Click on the File field to browse the scan file and click on Open. You can upload either image file or PDF file and the file size should be 2 MB or less. Click on Update to upload the file. Similarly, upload other documents by clicking on the pen icon. To upload any other document not shown in the list, click on the Add New Attachment button. In Code field, select the subject or type of document to be attached. If nothing matches from the list, select 999 Others. You can enter the name of the attached document in the reference number field. Date is optional. Browse and select the scan file. Click on Add button. Similarly, you can upload all the required documents for the application. In Fees tab, the fees to be paid for the import application can be seen. This fee has to be paid for the application to be processed from the agency. Clicking on Store button will save this application as a draft and you can submit it at a later date. Clicking on Submit button will submit this application to the agency for processing. Click Yes on the confirmation pop-up window. The application has been submitted successfully. The fee has to be paid for the application to be processed by the agency. You will receive email notification on the email entered under Name and Parties tab. The application status and related work process from the agency can be seen in Query and Notification tab. Here, request message can also be sent to the agency when required. You can download Web Tracker mobile app to get notifications on the latest status update of your application.